Hello and welcome back to Mara Style Me, where we heal from the inside in order to have an amazing outside. This week, I would like to talk about our ego. Yes, that little voice that sometimes drives us crazy and can make us do things that later we may regret. And sometimes it hurt us, and not just physically, but it can hurt us emotionally. So have you ever been in a situation where you have let your ego lead the way instead of love? This happens more than you think. So do not worry, happens to all of us. And this can happen, with your boss, with your sibling, with a parent, with your significant other, or even a person in front of you in the line, while you're waiting to get your turn. So sometimes we are challenged and tested, and this is a way of life, to make us grow and realize that these people are not bad people, and they're not here to ruin our party. It's just that you can see them as coaches that make you learn to choose love instead of your ego. So recently I've been put to the test. Life gave me a test, and I am sad to say that I did not pass this test so greatly at that argument that I had. I chose the ego instead of love, and I was expecting answers for things that were supposed to happen in the next 3 to 5 years, and I was only trying to see my point of view, not listening, just covering myself with a shell, with not wanting to hear the other person. So, what can we do to prevent the situations that it doesn't lead you to an argument or to a situation that maybe you may regret for not listening to your heart but listening only to your ego? So I'm going to give you 3 scenarios where you can see and maybe recognize to prevent from something that could turn into something worse. So first scenario is when you're feeling frustrated, when you're mad and you're about to explode and you just want to go to this person and tell them off. The first thing that you should do is wait and evaluate your feelings. Step away and just put everything on a balance and weigh things out and ask yourself, is this something that is coming from me, or is this something that's coming from an expectation from somebody else? Am I really mad? Is my anger or my sadness or frustration realistic? What can I do myself first to fix this? How can I fix it? Because if it's me that is reacting to something that the other person doesn't even know, how they're gonna know. So ask yourself all of those questions and then take it from there. And once you have that in perspective and in balance, and you can even write it out, then approach the other person if it's really something that you want to really talk to the other person. So second scenario, you are already in the argument. You guys are already started talking about it and it may be starting to get heated. So what you can do right there and then, ask the other person for a break. For a 30-minute break, you say, you know what, let's stop. We're just getting nowhere and this is getting into a heated argument. Let's take a 30-minute breather, walk away, and then again, ask yourself all those questions and see what words are you using, because sometimes we get caught up in the moment and we start, we want the other person to react and to understand, and we may use words that are hurting instead of helping us. And again, evaluate it and then take it from there again. And third scenario, the argument already happened. So what can you do there? The only thing is, you can go over the words and actions that you took in that argument and see what were the words that you said. Go over it and say, okay, there I was just being selfish, or they're always being hurtful, and how could if I said it another way? And then just evaluate, so maybe in the future you don't do that same mistake again. Of course, we cannot go back in time, but acknowledging what we also said on our side and what we did on our side is very important. And apologize to the other person and say, I apologize for what I did or what I said, and recognizing that even though you cannot take the hurt that happened in the argument, gives the other person that value that you acknowledge what you did and hope for the best. Either this makes your relationship stronger with the other person, and it gives you guys a new way to evaluate each other, and maybe next time you guys know how to talk more calmly and go over it. And this could be with your partner, with a parent, with your sibling, with a friend, or a coworker, or even the person in front of you at the store. You said it and maybe you won't see them again, but then you can retrace your steps and say, okay, I don't want to take those steps again, and let my ego lead the way this time. But it led me to feeling like this. It's just going over things. It doesn't mean just because it already happened you can't learn, or you can't fix something. So hopefully this helps anybody and everybody, and I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you. Remember to follow me on Twitter at marastyleme, or go to my blog, which is www.marastyleme.com, and stay tuned for any new videos. And thanks everybody for watching and giving me all your support. We're also on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So just take some time to follow us and see what I'm doing, okay? Thank you. Have an amazing day.